So guys, we're now going to start talking about the restrictions of spearfishing. Now the biggest thing is that we really want to make sure that we're well within our limits, whether it's our size limit, our possession limit, our take limit, but also where we're spearfishing as well. Now they're quite different when we start talking about these. Size limit's pretty straightforward. Now there are going to be species that we're allowed to target, and we want to make sure that they have a minimum size limit. We want to be taking fish over that size limit. Some species also have a max size limit. So for fish like your blue spot coral trout, now those guys, if they're over 80 centimetres, they're off limits. So make sure that we understand the minimum size limit and the maximum size limit of the species you're targeting. Now from there, you've also got possession limits. So a possession limit is an actual limit to how many of those species you can have within your possession, whether you're at home, on the boat, it's anything that you own yourself. So if fisheries turn up to your door and you've got 10 extra snapper over your possession limit, it doesn't matter if you were well within your limits on that day of diving. If they find it at home in your possession, you can still be taken for that. So make sure that you understand that. Now what that does is it really makes sure that as spearfishermen, we're not taking more than what we actually need. From there, you've also got your bag limit. Now your bag limit is what you can have on you while you're out in the boat or out diving on headlands. So make sure that you understand for each species that you're targeting. Now all of this is really easy to come by. So most of our fisheries officers are really handy and really understand obviously their area and what's going on, where you can find fish, and obviously the possession, size limits, everything. So don't hesitate to get on the phone before you jump in the water and call these guys. Make the most of them. That's what they're here for, and they really want to make sure that we're all out there educated and understanding what we're doing. Now, in some areas, you've got these little guys here. So you can actually use different apps. So New South Wales has Fish Smart app. In Queensland, we have Queensland Recreational Fishing, so all on the app stores. And they'll give you some really good things here. So from here, you've got everything from the species and their limits, but also understanding different styles or different meanings for zones. So we're going to quickly talk about zones. As a broad one here in Queensland, if it's pink, green, olive green or brown, if that's shaded like that on a map, we're not able to spear there. Now these are areas that have been cut off by fisheries for a number of reasons, whether it's a marine park, whether it's for research, or whether it's just a public appreciation area. Now, make sure that you understand where you're diving and whether it is a blue zone, which is a multi-use zone, which allows spearfishing. Now in some areas it can be quite hard and you really need to make sure species-wise, there can be other little taglines to it. Say for example, barramundi, you can't actually chase them outside of the hours of 6 AM to 6 PM. What that means is you can't shoot them outside of those hours. You can only chase them within daylight hours. So understanding that every single state has different rules is massive for you, and make sure that you stay well within your limits and well within our limits that the government have put down.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. You can check out more content on our YouTube channel. Visit one of our stores and shop online at www.spearfishing.com.au.